WNBA player protest gets huge shout-out from Jack Ryan star. Whispers of disagreement turned into outright exclamations yesterday at the WNBA All-Star Weekend. We were expecting the ASG to be a dream, and it was, but the pressure and conflict in the ongoing CBA negotiations tainted the would-be jolly atmosphere. The WNBA, led by Nneka Ogwumike and the league's commissioner, Cathy Engelbert, have been going back and forth on drafting a new agreement for the last few months. And from what we know, they're not exactly seeing eye to eye. Yesterday's All-Star Game, a celebration of the WNBA's best and brightest talent, became ground zero for an important development in the CBA negotiations. The "Pay Us What You Owe Us" shirts took the basketball community by storm. Every single All-Star sported this black shirt with white text on it during the warm-ups, including the injured Caitlin Clark. Cries of "Pay the players" filled Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Sunday, and public pressure began to mount. And, let's be honest, it's been a long time coming. Over the last 2 years, the W has grown significantly, attracting more viewers, sponsors, and money. Chalk it up to the 2024 draft class or the consistency of the league's biggest stars. It all boils down to the players. Some big names have endorsed this protest of sorts, including veteran actor Wendell Pierce on X. Pierce, who is best known for his roles in Jack Ryan, Suits, and now Superman, was completely in support of the stirring movement in the W. These women know their worth. The WNBA franchises have more than quadrupled in the last few years. This is a partnership. Union strong as the CBA soon expires. Well done as the country watches tonight, he said on X, commending the players on their firm stance regarding the matter. The players want better salaries, revenue sharing, and comprehensive benefits. On the other hand, the league execs want the biggest profit and turnover possible. Obviously, the two sides aren't aligning. But did the All-Star warm-up shirts do anything to help the cause? What did the All-Star MVP and the WBPA president have to say about the movement? Let's find out. I think it exceeded my expectations. WNBA players rally together in time of need. For reasons we all know too well, the CBA negotiation talks aren't going as well as the players would have hoped. On Thursday, a meeting was held that included over 40 players and league officials, and it ended in disappointment. The league execs, headed by Engelbert, aren't on the same wavelength as the players, and Nneka Ogwumike isn't willing to back down. All the frustration and disappointment bubbled over ahead of the All-Star Game, resulting in the "Pay Us What You Owe Us" campaign during warm-ups. But what was the thought process behind it? What were the players thinking? Well, All-Star Game MVP Nafisa Collier had some words for the movement after breaking record after record last night. Collier, who was both the team captain and the leading scorer of the game, put on an absolute clinic against the best of the best. Her 36 points resulted in a new record for most points scored in the WNBA ASG. However, she turned her attention to more important endeavors right after the game. There is no league without the players. Past, present, the ones coming out, they're the ones that have put in the blood, sweat, and tears for the new money that's coming in. And so we feel like we are owed a piece of that, she said, addressing the warm-up situation. And she's not the only one. All the WNBA players stand tough in solidarity, and none more so than Nneka Ogwumike, who is leading the charge for a better contract. After the All-Star Game, the WNBPA president talked about how the current salary structure isn't paying players what they're owed. We want to be able to have that fair share moving forward, especially as we see, all of the investment going in. And we want to be able to have our salaries reflected in a structure that makes sense for us. Ogwumike said. It will be interesting to see how this situation develops further. Salaries and revenue sharing are a tricky situation to deal with. Cathy Engelbert and Nneka Ogwumike will have to put in the work and have honest conversations ahead of October, which is when the current CBA ends. Can they reach an agreement, or will the W reach some sort of lockout? Only time will tell.